Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Science Gym Show. Today, we've got an extremely special Science Gym Show out here for you. Because as you can see right below me, right down there, is a young lady by the name of Avalon Tyson. And she is going to talk to us all about frogs. She is a frog conservation activist in Florida, and she's going to tell us all about the stuff that we do. But before we do, I need to give a little bit of an advertisement. Hello, Science Gym, for all your physics needs. If you need books, if you need videos, if you need online classes, be sure to look me up. ScienceGym.com, also available at Kirklick.com. Okay, so there we go. Enough of the advertisement. Let's get to Avalon. Here we go. Avalon's going to take us through a PowerPoint presentation that she created on her own. She's an amazingly talented young lady, and I can't wait to show her to you. So let me bring her on the big screen. There she is. Avalon, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Take it away, Avalon. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Avalon from WanderingWhimsy.com. I am 10 years old and a scientist, a citizen scientist. That's someone like you or me who does science by being part of fun activities and projects. There are all kinds of stuff to choose from. But today, I'm going to share my favorite with you. Frogs and toads. I love frogs and toads as long as I can remember. In the past couple of years, I've been to workshops and classes to learn how important they are. The more I learn, the more I want to share with other people. Share frogs with other people. I'm giving out a lot of Save the Frogs cards. At the 2010 Great American Teach-In, I got to talk to about 3 classes at a local elementary school about frogs. It was a lot of fun. Now let's talk about frogs and toads. Frogs have been on Earth for millions and millions of years, even before the dinosaurs. They even survived ice ages. Frogs are very helpful for people and the environment. Ta-da! Indicator species. Indicator species like frogs give a clue about whether a ecosystem is healthy or not. If there are a lot of frogs, that's great. If there are less than there used to be, that's very, very bad. Frogs have permeable skin, which means chemicals and gases can pass through it easily, like a sponge. So that means that they're the first to feel the harm of bad things that do not belong in their environment. If frogs are disappearing or dying from the area, we know something is wrong, and we must act before more species disappear too. Some other reasons frogs are important. Tadpoles help keep the waterways clean by feeding on algae. Frogs eat insects, so they help keep the insect population down. Some of the insects they eat can cause diseases in human beings. Like mosquitoes, they cause malaria. Frogs are important in the food web because lots of animals eat them. Some of their predators are dragonflies, fish, snakes, and some parts of the world, even monkeys. Frogs are disappearing. Frogs and other amphibians are disappearing fast. Nearly 1/3 of the world's amphibian species are on the verge of extinction. Amphibians naturally go extinct about 1 species every 250 years. Up to 200 species have completely disappeared since 1980. That's not normal. Some of the rest of frogs, habitat loss and destruction, pollution and pesticides, overharvesting for the pet and food trade, which means they're taking too much from the wild and selling them as pets or food. Invasive species, a species that is basically bullying other species. Some ways to help. Ask your parents to slow down driving when on wet nights when frogs are out, especially during the summer. Don't your yard. Don't eat frog eggs. Don't buy wild-caught amphibians as pets. Never release a pet amphibian into the wild. If you have a pet cat, don't release it in the wild. Add some frog habitat to your yard. A 3-feet piece of PVC pipe can give tree frogs a great place to hide from cats and birds. Building frog ponds or fish ponds. Put out things that frogs can use for hiding or water sources, like containers, rocks, ground cover, fountains, and bird baths. This is a picture of the frog pond we built in our backyard. As you can see, the frogs that live there. This is an example of one of the little habitats I made last year. Last year, big tadpoles showed up. I watched them grow and grow. And then one day, they got really, really big and fully grown. Now for my favorite citizen science, frog listening. Learn the frog calls of frogs in your area. Look for frog listening seminars near you. They're usually held in the spring and summer, so this is the perfect time to be looking. There's some great websites and CDs to help you learn the calls of frogs in your area. Once you have learned them all, you can volunteer your time as a frog listener. I hope you have learned something new about frogs. Safety Frog Day is the last Friday in April. Visit safetyfrogs.com for more information. Go visit scienceforcitizens.net to check out all the ways you can be part of science. Thank you so much, Science Jim, for having me on your show. And that's the end.
Awesome, Avalon. That was fantastic. Thank you very much for being on the Science Jim Show. We had a great time. Now, out of curiosity, let's ask you a couple of questions. Do you mind?
I don't care.
All right, good. So what was it that got you so excited about frogs and being interested in helping and saving frogs?
I'm not very sure. I just like them.
Okay, cool. And when did you start doing stuff? Was it just this year? Was it last year? When did you start doing things?
I think it was 2010.
Okay, so sometime last year then.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you say you're a citizen scientist and that website, what does that mean? Do you take actions? What kinds of things do you do to help the frogs? I see you give speeches in schools, and what other kinds of things do you do?
I do cleanups. One of the cleanups I did, I found the murky water.
Okay, yeah, that's always a problem with cleanups, isn't it? Fantastic. And then how many speeches have you given to schools?
2.
2 speeches in schools? Great. All right. And you've got several videos on YouTube as well, don't you?
Yes, sir.
What different videos do you have on YouTube?
Well, I got one about a butterfly that has in my backyard. I got one about the bullfrog update. I got one about then I got some about answering questions that the people from the school sent me.
Excellent. All right, that is super, super cool. Well, we're about out of time, so I'm gonna sign off at this point. But Avalon, thanks so much for being a part of the Science Jim Show. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here. And ladies and gentlemen out there watching the show, remember you're never too young or too old to learn new things and do something about the wonderful world that we live in. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the show. ScienceJim.com, KirkClick.com. Hope to see you later. Bye, Avalon.